Good morning, world. Good morning, media. I am Drewize Topics. Good morning to you, YouTube. Yeah, it's like 4 o'clock in the morning. I get up like around 3:30 in the morning. Start my day off. Fix me some breakfast, start exercising. Things like that. That's how I start my day off. And I want to talk about this topic, which is true and it's a fact. And you got to look at it this way because this is what life is based it on nowadays in this type of world we live in. Topic is this life today is all about sport and play. Yes. The reason why I say this life is all about sport and play because you got all these things in this world today that takes your eye off of God. Yeah, you got all these sports activities like football and basketball and hockey and baseball and all these things. You got the music industry and stuff like that. You got all these things that takes your eye off God, and that's why it says this life is all about sport and play. That's it. But see how I look at it. If you're a type of person, I'm not knocking it. You know what I'm saying? But you got to look at this and think outside the box because life today is serious. Life today is not a game. Not at all. Excuse me. Not at all, yo. Life today, it takes your eye off of God. But see, I'm a man that believes in God to the fullest. I'm a black man that believes in God to the fullest. But see, the reason why I say life is all about sport and play, because everybody is playing around. Everybody is into this and this and that. So if you think about music, the industry, we as black artists, rappers, singers, people that just sings, you making money for somebody else. The music industry is a billion something dollar industry. We don't get that money. Sport and play, take your eye off of God and stuff like that. But see, I'm not the one to judge. I'm just going to talk about this, how life is a bunch of sport and play and stuff like that. Because you got these athletes, sports athletes and stuff, basketball players, football players, hockey players, baseball players, boxers and stuff like that. Sport and play. But see, you like a piece of meat, a piece of meat. And you want to sit up here and tell the children to stay in school and stuff like that. You're a basketball player, come to the local town, come in and talk to the students and stuff like that. And you will say, and you got the type of status of you're famous and you're a celebrity and all that stuff like that, whatever type of sport you in, and you talk to the students, you say, stay in school. You can be just like me and stuff like that. If I made it, you can make it. So that same child could be like, why should I stay in school to be like you and be a piece of me? They're not teaching me nothing anyways. They're not. They teaching me a white supremacist teaching. They're not teaching me nothing about my blackness. They're not teaching me nothing about my original language, my original culture, religion, and God and stuff like that. The origin of my blackness, they're not teaching me that in school. That's what some of these black children feel. And that's how some of these black children is not coming to school. Not going to school like they're supposed to. So that's what I'm saying. Life today is all about sport and play. And also based on foolishness. But see, someone like me could do something like this that's so real and so common sense and knowledge and stuff like that. But it's always someone out there could do something so stupid and think that's funny. You know what I'm saying? Get a whole bunch of views and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Well, something like I do, you know what I'm saying? People adores it. You know, life is based on sport and play and foolishness. See, nowadays, these are the days of Noah. You know, everybody's taking their eye off of God and pursuing these worldly things. You know, that's how I look at it. You know, but see, it's going to be a particular time that God will say, I am going to come down to my people, which they are called by my name, and I will be their Lord. And I'm going to chastise the righteous and the wicked. Yes. Yeah. You see, the book of the Quran says men will have desire in their heart to live for 1,000 years. Something like that. It's in the book of Al-Fatiha. You know, life today is all about sport and play. You know, but see, life is serious. You know, life is not a game. You know, life is not child's play. You know, but see, as I get older, you know, I'm 28 years old. And as I get older, I read my Bible, I read my Quran and stuff like that. I see that time as I live, I get a full glimpse what this life is all about. You know, serious. And I get an eye opener and I am awakened. When I read the Old Testament in the Bible, you know, how I got rules that you shall do and you shall not do. And I calculated about this life. I said, oh, this is real. My eyes is open. And I dedicate what the Bible says about this life. And I look at this life and I got this understanding that my life, far as me, is slowing down. You know, I don't, I'm Asian, but what I used to do in my early 20s, sped myself up, sped my life up, you know. But since I slowed down and understand what this life brings and what this life is all about, my life is slow, you know, slow pace. Yeah. But see, I keep saying this, life today is about sport and play. Sport and play. That's how I look at it. And you gotta look at it too. It's all about this. And power and stuff like that. Men is lovers of themselves. You know? Everybody wants money. Everybody wants power. Everybody wants this. You know what I'm saying? Control. You know? You see, it's going to be a particular time that all this is not going to be nothing when he comes. When Jesus said to his disciples that he shall come, you know, he shall come. Because Jesus said, once I go away, he shall come. When that man comes, he's going to set everything straight. All this basketball, football, hockey, baseball, football, boxing, and all this golf, all this worldly things is going to be done away. You know? Yeah. Life today is all about sport and play. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. This is the way that really Satan used to draw ourselves away from God. You know, because singing and rapping don't got nothing to do with God. Because singing, these artists is not rapping, is not singing the lyrics that is in the Bible. No, they're not. They're making up lyrics as they go. Not quoting the scriptures lyrics of songs that they sung. You know, no. Life today is about sport and play. One reason how life today is about play, you got these men today playing around with all these women. You got these women today playing around with all these men. Come on. Come on, think about it. You know? Tupac said, I'm going to be the last something breathing. You know? Because life, God will chastise, who will be the last one standing? Who will be the last one breathing? You know? Serious, man. Life is serious. Life is about sport and play. That's that. Drewize Topics. I am Drewize. You can post a comment about what I just said if you like to. If you like, you know, like, share, subscribe. I am Drewize. This is Drewize Topics. Peace.